Oh, hello, Dennis. I see you're early again this week.
Hi, Laura. I just thought you might need some help setting up. I was brought in some special treats, I guess, during the break. I hope that'll melt.
Well, thank you, Dennis. Why don't we start setting the chairs? Thank you, Dennis. It looks great. How are you doing this week?
Oh, I'm very good, Laura. I worked really, really hard on my writing assignment.
That's great, Dennis. Oh, hello, Bernadette.
Oh, hello, Bernadette.
Hi, Lorna. Dennis.
How are you doing this week, Bernadette?
I'm alright. I've been a little busy.
Well, we're really glad you had time to come, Bernadette. Oh, hello, Shelley.
Hello, Shelley. Hello, Dennis. Hello, Lorna. Oh, my. Are those ice cream sandwiches?
How are you doing, sweet Shelley? Well, remember, we are all here to support you.
Well, it appears that Abby and Colin are running a little late, but I believe it is important to observe the second time. So, welcome back, everyone, and let's begin.
I need to go first, Lorna. I need to start.
All right, Abby, buddy, try taking a nice cleansing breath.
I hate this day. It's been a complete waste of makeup. I never should have got out of bed.
Has something happened, Abby?
What hasn't happened? Have you seen my tights, Lorna? 23 pairs of green tights, and I can't find one pair that are clean and run free.
I see you're feeling very distressed, Abby. Could you have worn a different colored tights?
Please, Lorna, may I continue?
Of course, Abby.
Then I get on the bus and people are staring at my tights, and this moron starts calling me the Jolly Green Giant. And I say, at least I'm not some slimy sleazeball piece of crap who has nothing better to do than insult vulnerable women on public transit.
Maybe if you didn't wear that stupid outfit every day, you'd blend in more.
Bernadette. No judgment, so.
This is who I am, and I make no apologies.
That's great, Abby. Now, why don't you try taking a nice cleansing breath? Do you feel calmer now?
I guess so. It did feel good to get it out. I might feel a little better.
Great, Abby. Now, did you work on your writing assignment from last week?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Difficult at first, but then I got really into it.
Great, Abby. Are you ready to share it with the group?
Okay, I feel ready to do that. You asked me to explore the real significance of Peter Pan in my life, so I started with the first one I thought.
Great, Abby. Go ahead.
I was 5 years old when I first saw Mary Martin in the stage production of Peter Pan, the film version. She's just so incredibly magical. I was very moved by her performance. I completely forgot she was a woman as she drew me into her fantastical world. I think what appealed to me the most was Peter's complete and utter freedom. Peter didn't have to answer to anyone or sink day by day deeper into the mystery of reality. He was free. Peter could fly away and leave it all behind. Oh, how I envied that! Every time I watch the movie, I'm transported to a place where the wonders of childhood never cease. That magic is what I cling to. Sometimes it's the only thing that keeps me going. This is my homage to Peter Pan. How I choose to dress is just a daily reminder of who I need to be. I don't see it as a childhood obsession, but as a childlike force that reminds me of the important things in life. When you lose that freedom and wonder, we are truly trapped by the realities of life. What's so great about growing up when you can fly and be free? I'm flying, look at me way up high, suddenly here am I, I'm flying, I can soar, I can leap, and what more, I'm not even trying.
Shut up, Abby. Oh my God, we don't have to listen to this, do we, Lorna?
Don't listen to her, Tink. It's the magic childhood analysis of the values.
Oh my God, I hate music.
Oh, hi, Paula.
Hello, Dennis.
Colin, why have you chosen to be late today?
I didn't necessarily make that choice, Lorna. I had to stay and speak to one of my professors.
All right, everyone, share back. Does anyone have a supportive statement to share with Abby?
Oh, I do, Lorna. I do. I hear you say you want to keep these things alive, Abby, and I think that's wonderful. But you really could ask yourself, do you really need the outfit? I think you'd be just fine without it. But thank you for sharing, Abby. Do you need a hug?
Dennis, we've discussed the need to avoid physical contact as it makes some of us uncomfortable. Would anyone else like to share? Shelley? All right. I would like you to consider a question for next week, Abby. What is it that you're trying to fly away from and leave behind? We're making so much progress today. Who would like to share next?
I would. Please, Lorna, pick me next. Well, I was thinking about what you said, Laura, about finding ways to express my grief, and well, I wrote a poem, and I would really like to share it with your group.
All right, Dennis, go ahead.
Simba! I call it, absence makes the heart grow cold. Mommy, why have you left me? I need to find the answer. I sit here alone and cry, but who will wipe my tears? Who will fill this emptiness in my life? Each day, it's like an eternity waiting to see you again. I dream of the day we'll be together. Remove the tears from my eyes and the ache from my heart. Why me? Why me? Simba needs you, Mama.
That was beautiful, Dennis. Would anyone like to share? I really hear your pain in your poetry, Dennis. I like that you're trying to express your grief so that you could perhaps find a way to move ahead.
It felt really, really good to write it, Lorna. Maybe I should spend more time writing poetry.
Maybe you should spend more time getting a life.
Next week, Dennis, I would like you to focus on something going on currently in your life.
What do you mean?
Let's move on! Bernadette, did you work on your writing for last week's assignment?
I have been working on it, Lorna. I have to say, I really didn't think 20 cleansing breaths would change my feelings in any way, but I also think I've made some progress.
That's great, Bernadette. Go ahead.
All right. I'm in Loblaws the other day, and I'm feeling a little tense because I'm having a pretty shitty day. I'm not really in the mood to battle the crowds of an overlit supermarket, but a girl's gotta eat. So I'm practicing my breathing as I walk through the store. I only have to pick up a few key items: milk, butter, Kraft Dinner, and mint chocolate chip ice cream. So I'm practicing my breathing while I walk, and I breathe right over to the express lane. The woman in front of me starts unloading her basket. Of course, I'm counting them as she puts them on the conveyor belt. And she reaches the 8-item limit. Then, she continues to pull more food out of her basket. I feel my blood start to boil. This is clearly against the rules. I take my first cleansing breath. 1. She is now up to 11 items. 2 breaths, 12 items. Who the hell does she think she is? 3 breaths, 14, 15 items. This is clearly against the rules. I feel my veins pulsating and my eyeball begins to hurt. 4, 5, 6 breaths, they're coming faster and I feel dizzy. I all of a sudden hear this voice yell, "Stop! Stop it, you stupid cow! Just stop it!" And I'm no longer breathing, and I pick up my box of crab dinner and I chuck it at her head! Suddenly, I'm being restrained by the manager and ushered into the parking lot. I resume my breathing almost immediately, and I'm feeling quite calm by the time I get to my car. I think the 20 cleansing breaths really helped, don't you think? Share back, anyone?
Good job, Bernadette.
I'm not sure I would call that appropriate.
Yes, the Bernadette almost had experience and feels positive about it.
I think you did make some progress from that. Prior to the been worse, don't you think?
Yes, Bernadette. Exactly, Abby. Something terrible could have happened in the parking lot. Or I could have assaulted the manager. It could have been so much worse.
I think we all need to congratulate ourselves on the little steps we make towards change.
Exactly, Abby.
You know, Bernadette, in trying to embrace change, you show great courage.
Thanks.
I wish I had your strength.
Oh, but you do. You just don't know it yet. You just have to believe.
Believe? Believe!
Yes, believe. Oh my God.
It's hard to make a change as well. Bernadette, I'm going to take off my belt. Neverland, 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 Neverland. Neverland, 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 Neverland.
That's really good, Abby.
Thank you, Shelley, and thank you, Bernadette.
Yes, well done, Abby, and thank you everyone for that share back. Now let's move on to our next portion.
I didn't get a chance to share about it.
Me neither.
I think that's enough for now. Now, Colin, did you work on your writing from last week's assignment?
I did, Lorna, but I had some difficulty with the original topic, so I decided to approach it from a slightly different angle. Instead, I chose to focus on the human experience.
But you need to delve more directly into your own experience, Colin. What about the challenging relationship with your mother?
Lorna, this is how I process things. May I continue, please?
Of course, Colin. Go ahead.
And yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? What makes us all human? Could it be our ability for higher thinking? Is it our moral sense that hopefully guides our actions? Is it our need to feel and love and have relationships with one another? As human beings, what makes us able to connect to each other? I believe I have the answer to this eternal query. It is the universal pain of being alive that bonds us together in a human experience. This deep sense of suffering is at the crux of the human condition. It really is the cosmic joke. We must struggle to live, and we live to struggle. Perhaps it is this painful addiction that gets us through each day and leads us to the next. My pain is what keeps my body from disintegrating. It is deep within my molecular core. It beats my heart, it moves my legs, and allows me to fall into bed exhausted every night. Occasionally, we try to love another and connect to another damaged being. But in the end, we are left with their toxic friend, who never leaves their side. This is the messy business of living. And as John Osborne so eloquently writes in Don't Look Back in Anger, if you can't bear the thought of messing up your nice, clean soul, you better give up on the whole idea of life and become a saint, because you'll never make it as a human being.
Wow.
Isn't it all about getting up each and every morning and do what we need to do to get on with the business of living?
But what about happiness, Colin? Isn't there any room for happiness?
Happiness only exists to juxtapose the suffering, so you can see the truth. Truth consists of paradox, Charles Sandburg, American poet.
I don't know how to respond to that.
It doesn't require a response, Lorna. Just
Share back, anyone? You know what? I think this would be a good time for a break, so if anyone would like to visit the refreshment table, please do so. Or go to the bathroom and we will reconvene in a few minutes.
I brought ice cream treats just so you all know. Okay, Bernadette? Shelley?
you guys know that yeah, okay, we know.
How are you doing this week, Shelley? Are you all right?
I'm good. I just have something really important to share with the group and I'm feeling a little nervous.
It's all right, Shelley. Just know that we're all here to support you.
Thanks, Lorna.
You're welcome, Shelley.
Let me get my hands on you, little shit! Calm down, Bernadette! I will not calm down, Lorna. I'm coming out of the bathroom and he says to me, good job with your share, Bernadette. And then he hugged me. I didn't even see it coming and the stupid perv hugged me.
Okay, Bernadette, you have the right to be upset, but I don't think that Dennis meant anything by
I
it.
just wanted you to feel supported, Bernadette.
Listen, you lonely, miserable shit! Don't you ever touch me again, you understand?
You need to respect those boundaries, Dennis. This cannot happen again. Is that clear?
It's clear. I'm very sorry for that.
Okay, Bernadette, why don't you take a seat and start on your 20 cleansing breaths? Are you feeling any better, Shelley?
I guess.
Bernadette?
Still upset, Lorna.
I think this has been upsetting for everyone. It's just a reminder of why we need to respect the rules of group in order for everyone to feel comfortable. Let's move on and put this incident behind us. We had some excellent sharing from last week's summit. Now, Shelley, I know you've been working on some of your feelings around the food and diet. Are you ready to share your writing?
No, Lorna, I'm not.
All right, Shelley, we'll come back to it another time. I would like to move on to our discussion time. I'd like to leave us with a question. What is one important change you would like to make in your life while in the group? If you'd like to write now and share later, that is also fine.
I would like to go first, Lorna.
All right, Abby.
I think I might want to try writing a project. I mean, it might be nice to have more choice.
I hear you say that changing your way of dressing might give you more choices. Can you elaborate on that, Abby?
I don't know. I guess I just recognize that you can't do things the same way all the time and expect it to work. Life changes, maybe we have to change with it. I took off my belt earlier today, and it felt pretty good. Maybe I just need some new choices to look forward to in the future.
And what choices might you look forward to making, Abby?
I don't know. I guess I could try watching other Mary Martin movies. That might be interesting.
That's great, Abby. What other things might you look forward to?
I don't know, Lorna. I'm kind of feeling pressured. I just came up with this today. I just want to try changing my type. Maybe a nice lime too. Perhaps at some point a shade of blue. We're not talking pink here, Lorna. That's it. That's the change you want to make.
That's really good, Abby. Sometimes baby steps are all you can take. I too am trying to make small, but significant steps towards change. I'm going to try too.
I agree with you, Shelley. These steps may seem small to some people, but they can seem like mountains to us. You can do it too, Shelley.
I hear a lot of support here. This is exactly what this group is about. Well done, ladies. Now, Shelley, are you ready to share? All right. Anyone else?
I think it's important to try to understand the world around us before we can attempt to understand ourselves.
And what change might that help you make for yourself, Colin?
I don't know, Lorna. Maybe that change will come from that understanding.
When you look into the future, Colin, where is it that you see yourself?
I don't really look into the future, Lorna. I think it's more relevant to try to understand what the and try to apply that into my life today.
It is important to glean wisdom from others, Colin. But what dreams might you pursue in your own life?
A dream itself is but a shadow. Act 2, Scene 2, Hamlet.
I recognize that your intellect is incredibly important to who you are, Colin. But what are you feeling?
About what?
Well, let's start with a challenging relationship with your mother. How does that make you feel?
I don't feel good about it. That's all I really need to know. I think my energy
Is
is
there a
better.
change you would like to make in the relationship with your mother, Colin?
No, Lorna, there isn't! I don't think you understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Perfectly capable of understanding what you have to say, Colin. I don't have degrees under my belt.
That's not what I'm saying! You don't know who I want, what I need. I really think that you're dead.
Colin, but what do you feel?
I feel like this is crap, Lorna. Pure and utter crap!
Perhaps you'd like to work with your breathing, Colin.
Try the best, Colin. They really do help.
I don't think you want to lecture me on my feelings right now, Bernadette.
Just trying to help.
No judgment zone.
Shut up, Dennis!
I think you need a break, Colin. Maybe we can walk to the bathroom. Would anyone else like to share? Who would like to talk about a change they'd like to make in their life? Bernadette? Shelley? Dennis? Anyone? Dennis?
Well, Lorna, I don't really know if I want to make a change. I kind of like things the way they are.
Then why do you come here week after week, Dennis?
Well, I like it here. I feel accepted most of the time. And well, I like the writing assignments. And I think you're nice, Lorna.
Thank you, Dennis, but is there anyone you can talk to outside of this group? Anyone you can turn to if you need support?
Not really. My cat Summit is a great listener. The other day when I came home,
What about at work, Dennis?
there was one lady. She was very nice. She said showing pictures of her kids and telling me funny stories about her family. But that just made me sad because then I thought about my mom and, well, then she moved to another apartment.
I realize that the relationship with your mother is incredibly important to who you are, Dennis. But you need to start making new connections.
How do I do that, Lorna?
I don't know, Dennis. Just find someone you have something in common with. Maybe you like the same sport or something. You can try going out for a drink or something.
I don't really like sports, Lorna.
Dennis, it was just an example. You need to take risks. Step out of your comfort zone. When you open yourself up to new possibilities, opportunities will present themselves.
What about doing a cooking class, Dennis? Do you like to cook?
Not really.
What about an art class, Dennis? Do you like to draw?
I do kind of like to paint.
There you go. Take a painting class.
Oh, no, but usually just World War II model airplanes.
Oh. Okay, well, got nothing.
Maybe you go to one of those places where they fly those model airplanes and have big competitions and stuff. My brother's really into that.
Really? Do you think I could do that, Shelley?
Why not, Dennis? You should try.
You can help me. You could introduce me to your brother or something.
I can do that, Dennis. I think you're a very unique person.
Now, Dennis, I do need to discourage contact outside of group as the things you say here are highly confidential, and if those lines get blurred. Welcome back, Colin.
Thanks, just continue.
I think that learning's just trying to sit that's a great first step, Dennis. Way to go.
Thanks, Abby. High five!
No! High-fiving, Dennis!
I'm ready to go if Shelley doesn't want to.
No, you go, Bernadette.
Yes, Bernadette. Go ahead.
Well, I also think that I've been making some progress, but I think that the change I want to make is to get control of my emotions. I've always been a really emotional person, and they kind of flow out of me, and I can't really stop them.
Now, I hear you say that you want to stop your emotions, Bernadette. Do you really think that's possible?
Well, I guess I can't really stop them, but I'd like to get control of them.
Sometimes the more we try to control things, the more they begin to control us.
But how can I feel less?
I don't know that you can, Bernadette. You can try to express your feelings when they're happening so they don't build up into these secondary emotions that seem to take us over, like Anger. Anger is always the result of something else. It usually comes from sadness or fear.
Sadness or fear? I don't think I get that. How would that have played into the grocery store instead?
Can you answer that question?
If I could answer it, I wouldn't have asked it.
Can anyone else answer that question?
Maybe you're sad by all the injustices in the world, and you just want people to follow the rules that keep us from complete and utter chaos.
And this frustrates me.
Why do you think that is, Bernadette?
It frustrates me because of all the injustices that have plagued my life. Maybe that's why I'm so angry all the time.
Your anger comes from much more vulnerable places than you that's been building it for years.
Oh, I never thought of it that way before.
It's a great place for you to go on your writing, Bernadette.
But Shelley, how do I get some of that sadness and fear out so it doesn't all turn into anger?
I don't know, Bernadette. I think you just need to explore it. Shine a light on it so it doesn't grow in the darkness.
You know, you're really very smart.
Yes, thank you, Shelley. That was very interesting. Make sure you go there in your next writing assignment, Bernadette.
I will. I definitely will.
Now, Shelley, if you're not ready to share your writing this week, that's perfectly all right. We can come back to it another time.
When I'm ready, I can do this.
Way to go, Shelley.
You asked me to explore some of my feelings around food, so I decided to focus on strategies to get me through the diet that I'm on. And ice cream is always my downfall, I thought I'd start here. I wrote this over the weekend and I'd like to share it now with the group. I call it How to Suffer Through Life Without Ice Cream, the Step-by-Step Guide.
Great, Shelley. Go ahead.
Step 1. Open the freezer. Touch the ice cream container buttons. Go to the mirror and say the affirmation. I love myself and deserve to be healthy. Step 2. Open the freezer, take out the ice cream container. Look at it, put it back. I love myself and deserve to be healthy. Step 3. Open the freezer, take out the ice cream container, take off the lid, and smell it. Go and lean to the mirror. I love myself and deserve to be healthy. Step 4. Open the freezer, take out the ice cream container, take off the lid, and take a small lick. I love myself and deserve to be healthy. Take 3 deep breaths. Step 5. Open the freezer, take out the ice cream container, take off the lid, put some in a small bowl, and place it next to my dinner plate. This is the really difficult step because, of course, I can't eat it, but I think I can do it. Eat dinner. And throw the ice cream away. I love myself and deserve to be healthy. I love myself and deserve to be healthy. I love myself and deserve to be healthy.
Now, Shelley, I'm very glad that you shared your writing with us.
What the hell was that, Shelley? Why are you always punishing yourself?
Colin, I don't think
Just eat the damn ice cream!
interrupting me. I am sick of you all interrupting me as if I have nothing valid to say. I have been a therapist for years and I know what I'm talking about. You're the screwed up ones. I'm here trying to help you. I'm trying to help you.
How do you suffer through life without ice cream,